I actually completely forgot to set this up beforehand. Fuck me. That should work. Just check with YouTube real quick. Alright. Alright. God of War. Obviously, I've played this game already, like 2 or 3 times, I think. Though I have not tried the highest difficulty yet. Right. Should turn on VSync. Yeah, it's a bit disorienting. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Bro, I just started the stream. Yes. God of War.
Yeah, I saw the notification. I have a thought.
Uh-huh. You just can't stop having thoughts. Yep.
I am a teenager. Anyways, Okay, so we make it very clear that you still consider me adolescent on a certain degree, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
is it bad that I think I have come to this point in my life where I am very much struggling against like what I've been taught growing up and what I thought I believed versus what is starting to make sense around me in the world. And I know it's like it feels very late. Okay, but let me be a little bit more specific in what this is in relation to. Okay. So, I've been I've been coming across this argument more often. I don't know why I've been coming across this argument more often, but it's basically the ideology of whether or not Christianity on a whole should be supportive or unsupportive of LGBT people. And from many different people and adults and peers of my age, it's been like a very healthy mix of yes and no and maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, and then like this kind of like rabbit holed me into this idea that uh I don't know, maybe I don't know, my intelligent thoughts are no longer feeling very intelligent, but anyways, I think I'm rabbit holding down this idea that I do need to actually educate myself more if I actually intend to be the kind of person uh that I want to be as a adult in the
Mm-hmm.
future. And from that education, I realized that there are many conflicting arguments and opinions about
Yep.
the world.
Yep.
And even like within a lot of my own beliefs, quote unquote, I
Mm-hmm.
think there's a lot of conflicts. And I think for me, like a lot of like the problem comes from when both sides kind of make sense. And I don't really know how to make that decision.
Welcome to maturity.
Oh, screw you. Like, is it bad that I feel like I don't know how to have my own opinion?
Everything is different, boy. Try not to
Hmm.
dwell on it.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, I am a very opinionated person. I think we've made that very clear from day one. I'm not exactly. It's not like I don't have opinions, right?
No, it's just that your opinions oftentimes coincide with all the opinions of other people, and it feels like it's not your opinion anymore because everybody else thinks the same way.
If that were true, I'd be a little. I'd be a lot less feminist.
Yep. Also, on the whole, should Christianity support LGBTQ and whatever, blah blah blah. Any kind of religion that proposes the thought of one god or a group of god, no, just of one god creating a male and a female to populate the earth is against LGBTQ because that is, well, I wouldn't say against, but more like it just doesn't support LGBTQ because LGBTQ itself goes against that supposed natural order of a male pairing up with a female and also reassigning your own gender based on what you fucking think about yourself.
But the thing is, I thought that that would be the most popular opinion that I would see among people in higher places of Christianity that made the most sense and made arguments that did actually make sense.
That was the last.
And you're gonna laugh at me for this, but I swear it goes somewhere. I stumbled upon someone on my Instagram reel for you page. I've been seeing her a lot. Okay. And basically, about context is that she intrigued me mostly because she came from a Christian nationalist conservative household
Yeah, those are the most fucked up to come from, yeah.
and completely left that community, but still chose to stay Christian.
Uh-huh.
Like she herself claims to be Christian.
Yeah.
And she's a very big advocate for general politics and women's rights and generally just a lot of values that I do fundamentally agree with. And basically she advocates a lot for the idea that people should be educated and education means freedom for people a lot of the time. Especially in places like basically in first world countries, the right of education and education to children is freedom for a lot of children, in a sense.
If education is purely good, yeah.
True. But basically, like, just, okay. But fundamentally, I do agree with her on a lot of her values and her opinions and what she advocates for.
Uh-huh.
One thing I did note, very, very, okay, I didn't really take note of this until later on. I didn't notice about it until I did a little bit more digging into her page to make sure that she was legit. One thing I did note is that she is actually bisexual. And well, again, I think I've made it clear that I have no like qualms for LGBT people or against LGBT people, and I'm still on this like pendulum on whether or not I am or am not queer. But I think for me, the idea that there is someone who is honestly, I looked at her and I thought I really want to grow up to be like her. I think I would like to be as unapologetically opinionated and educated and independent. The thing is, I don't know, is it normal that I feel like slowly, like I think we've gone through this before earlier in the year. I feel like slowly as I go into like 16, 17, 18, I'm slowly starting to go through this process of realizing that I really don't know who I am as a person.
Child. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about Artreus. He picked up a knife that's fucking hot. Anyway, yeah. What you were saying?
Do you hear me?
This knife.
Conflict about.
Now it is yours.
Okay, sorry. Can you repeat that?
Okay, basically, as I'm going into like these like later teenage years, I've come to realize that while like a fair amount of confidence I had in my own opinions and my own beliefs and values, while I still think a lot of them have merit, I do not believe. I think I'm slowly starting to realize that I do not believe that I actually know myself as well as I think, or as well as I thought.
Yep.
And I feel like I don't know if it's normal that this revelation is coming to me so late in my teenage years.
Is it late though? Is it though? Some people go into their 20s, into their 30s without figuring out what the fuck they want, who they are, what they do, why they're doing it. Some people live a whole fucking lifetime and still can't figure that out, or don't even start to think about it. They just drone about their life autopilot.
Are you talking about yourself?
Then we leave for the mountain?
No, I want to say I escaped that,
What did you find?
but I'm only in the process of escaping because I'm still stuck here. Point is, I suppose you can call that self-awareness.
Huh?
Self-awareness. Self-awareness doesn't come in like a sudden realization of, oh, that's who I am. It comes in stages.
Boy, you missed these.
Huh. Close. But also not deer. See? Tips are too wide. Mountains up?
Your mother taught you well.
Yeah.
Who am I to say what's normal?
Anyways,
Yeah,
have you managed to pirate Spider-Man Brand New Day?
it's still low quality at this point. Maybe like give it a few more weeks.
Okay.
I'll scout ahead.
Oh, I watched it 2 days ago. It's actually pretty good. I think you'll actually like it.
I don't know about that. I don't want to hold any expectations,
More tracks?
Yeah.
especially for a Marvel
They're too
movie,
round.
especially in 2026.
Good.
True.
Now what?
Have you watched Thunderbolts?
What?
This way, boy.
Have you watched Thunderbolts?
No. Wait. What was that again?
Wait.
This guy named Bob?
They're fresh.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, yes, I have.
Did you like it?
Meh. It feels very modern Marvel. Which is to say, messy,
Slow down, boy.
and still trying to teach a story, despite that not being the whole point in the first place.
Father.
Okay, you might not like Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Like, I get wanting to teach something with every single thing you make, but this is a fucking movie based on a fucking comic. Comics aren't the point of comics aren't supposed to teach you shit. It's just to be either cool or funny or whatever the fuck.
Really? Which comics
Oh,
are
wait,
you
no,
reading?
actually, no. Comics are a medium. Let's put it out. Comics are a medium, but these action comics, these Marvel action comics that these movies are supposedly based on, were not meant to be teaching stuff.
Really?
What the fuck is Batman supposed to teach you? What the fuck is Spider-Man supposed? What the fuck are these superhero stuff supposed to teach you?
Spider-Man fundamentally thrives off the idea of maybe not maybe I couldn't be able to tell you that like what Spider-Man is supposed to teach you, but I feel like if I had to tell you what
Oh.
Bruce, like just think of Jason Todd. I really had to bring him
That's
up.
not
Okay.
something it's trying to teach you. That's something you glimpse yourself. It's not the point. The point of that was not to teach you that. The point is just that's just plot.
No, like, okay, think of the. I don't know if you know this. Think of the current Spider-Man versus Punisher comic that is currently in release right now.
Uh-huh, I didn't read that.
Okay, I don't
But
expect you
also
to read
that's
it in
modern day.
5 business years.
Find it.
I said the
Really?
point of the original point
comic-
for comics was just a fantasy escape from real life. So teaching some moral compass stuff was never the point. But that's what it's kind of turned into, at least with
Bruce
these
Wayne's
movies
ideology
based on these comics.
is debatable.
What?
Bruce Wayne's ideology in itself is debatable. The conflict between Bruce and Jason in itself is supposed to teach people how to think about their own
No,
values.
it's not supposed to teach anybody anything. That it's just that it coincidentally does that because of the writing. That was not the point. They never come to a point in their story where they sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk.
True.
But that's what's happening with the modern stuff, which is they always sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk, which is fucking dumb. Because
Actually,
if they
never
were
mind.
living those situations, they wouldn't have
You'll
time to
definitely
fucking do
like
that.
Spider-Man.
What?
You'll definitely like Spider-Man versus. Sorry, your mic kicked me. I think I'd like Spider-Man versus Punisher in the comics. I'm pretty sure Spider-Man's just gonna get shot. by
Most of the
Punisher.
time when they have these heart-to-heart talks, they're in the heat of combat, shouting it over the fucking combat.
Which is great. It's fantastic.
Which
when
is
they do
fine because it fits the scene, it fits the narrative, it fits the story, it fits the setting. But with modern stuff, they're always sitting down having these talks all the fucking time. It's like they have all the time in the world to sort through their fucking innards, despite the universe ending in like 3 hours.
that. You potentially might like Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I don't know. It remains to be
It's a good
seen.
chance. Go either way at this point. The more I hear you talk, the more I'm like, it could really go either way.
All I can say is if Brand New Day has the Punisher in it, then I could probably like it. Because I like Punisher.
Oh, he shoots Spider-Man.
That's good. That fits him.
He low-key regrets it though.
That fits him very much.
He shoots Spider-Man 3 times in the movie.
He's gonna keep shooting him until he shuts up.
That's true.
He's not a big talky jokes all the time kind of person.
No, yeah, that's why he's so crackable. I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna disagree with that, but also you're still underage.
No. Darn it.
If you try to crack him, he's gonna get jailed.
I literally feel like if I was like reincarnated into the Marvel universe, I would very stubbornly try and get Frank to adopt me.
That's not gonna work. You do know
not gonna
everybody
work.
dies around him, right?
I'm aware. Not everyone.
No, everyone dies. Pretty much.
Matt Murdock has not died yet.
He's fucking Daredevil. Are you Daredevil?
I can try.
Wait, wait, is his name? Hold on. Is he Daredevil? I think he's Daredevil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Trogger.
It was really funny.
They've never come
The
so
only
far.
way you'd be able to avoid dying after coming into contact with Frank is you have
Wait,
to have
can
some
I
kind of superpower or some kind of resilience.
Did I
What?
want to rewatch?
What do you say?
Can I watch Spider-Man Brand New Day with you when you finally do? Because I want to rewatch it and I would like to hear your thoughts afterwards.
Sure.
Yay! Also, a good thing that happened to me this week. Good thing? Question mark. Okay. a bad thing happened today. A good thing happened today as well. A good thing is that I finally realized that the agenda being pushed to be skinny as fuck, stupid as fuck.
Yep.
Because you know what? I've recently been told that I actually have more muscle mass than I think. And I thought about it for a minute and I was like, there's no way. Today and yesterday, I ran 1 km, 1.6 km to be exact. And now that might not seem like a lot to the average person and to the chat who's probably sliding me out being like 1.6 is not that much. I know I'm schizophrenic. But basically, I realized that I'm actually faster and a little bit, and my body is a little bit more capable than I thought it was. Because I always perceived myself as chronically ill, since I technically am.
I mean,
'cause I
you
have
are a
asthma.
teenager, so your body is like
So
closing to its peak right now.
Closing to its peak?
Yeah, which would usually be around 20, 30.
Here.
So to realize that I low-key don't want to accept that I'm just weak because I'm low-key sickly. I want to be able to do cool things with my body.
You're gonna start your training arc now?
It was her wish.
No, maybe not yet. But I do want to be able to run faster without dying. And then from there, I want to be able to, like, maybe, basically, like, body weight train. After, I don't know. The running will probably be during while I study, because I think exercise is important for me, and it actually does make me feel a lot better after.
Exercise does that.
Did you know that exercise actually releases the same amount of dopamines, like similar dopamines, to if you self-harm?
No, I did not know that. Ow.
Yeah. Next
I
time you
did
get the urge to
know.
self-harm.
I did know exercise releases dopamine, but I didn't know it releases around the same amount as fucking self-harm.
Not same-ish, but it's the same receptors being triggered. Because when you self-harm, you're in pain, your body has to kind of like resist against that so that it can make you feel better. So you're basically forcing your brain to release adrenaline and dopamine in response to pain, which is the same thing that exercise does.
Gosh,
Because your muscles will burn, which is why your muscles hurt, because your muscles will burn when you exercise because you're stretching it. And like, I don't really know the technical term for it. But yeah, fun fact.
can't wait for shield counter. Fucking hell. Ow. But yeah, surprise, surprise. Being healthy makes you happy.
Shut up. Oh. Also, I think, okay, this is gonna sound so bad, and people better never watch this stream. I think society needs to have less tolerance to neurodivergent people. Now, I don't mean that society should not accommodate to neurodivergent needs, especially when it is a necessity and when it is something that would genuinely help neurodivergent people thrive in a society in which that is which not built for them.
What you're talking
What
about
I'm
isn't
talking
tolerance, it's catering.
Let me finish
Society
my thought.
currently caters too much to neurodivergence. Or people claiming to have neurodivergence.
Yes and no, but yes and no. I think okay. I don't think society caters too much. I think while society has technically put in place a lot of quote unquote accommodations, they're not based on like actual research or any actual data that actually proves that it will genuinely help in a way that is efficiently beneficial to neurodivergence. And a lot of the time, these accommodations are like one size fits all across the board.
We can.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking about currently is I think that society on a whole and how we have chosen to treat people with neurodivergencies is too tolerant. I'm sorry. Okay, for context, um my teacher asked my class today if we liked a book, specifically Animal Farm by George Orwell. I said no, I don't like the book. It's not because I didn't understand the book. It's not because I didn't particularly. It's not because I struggled reading the book. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the premise. It was uncomfortable for me to read because I just don't like the idea of humanoid animals. I think that's a little bit horrifying for me, and I think that aspect just really was really iffy for me. Even though I did understand the premise and the message, and I did appreciate the message of which the book was trying to communicate, it was just not my personal cup of tea of reading,
Uh-huh.
especially when it comes to fictional historical takes or like readaptations of like history that's supposed to be told in fiction. Um, when I said, "Oh, I hate this book," as a joke, my classmate, who, for context, is diagnosed with high functioning autism, quote unquote,
Well, that's always fun.
responded, "Is it because it's a symbol of your mediocrity?" Now, I would like record to show that she is very capable, like while she is autistic, she is very capable of knowing what is an insult and what is a joke. And she is very capable of being able to control her tone and be able to communicate. I know this because I've known her for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that she meant it as an insult because when I asked her to repeat what she said, she suddenly shut down
Is that
and
an
said,
insult or a joke insult?
insult, insult.
I see. I wouldn't be able to tell. I just insult them back and assume it's a joke.
No, but the thing is, you see, when I like, okay, because I can't insult her because when she gets insulted, she screams at people and threatens to kill herself.
Nah, just do it. Screw it, just do it.
You and I both know I don't want anyone's death on my conscience.
Oh, well, too bad.
Also, I don't like being screamed at. So that's also just a way that
I
I
mean,
protect myself.
you also have the counter of if you kill yourself, I'm gonna kill myself.
She's not worth me killing myself for.
Yeah, you're not saying it to actually do it though. You're just saying it because she's saying it.
That's true. But yes. Anyways, what I've come to notice from her being in my class, and in my environment for the past 5 years, is that the fact that people saying that people are too tolerant to people with neurodivergency acting out, even when those with neurodivergency are actually capable of understanding why they cannot act in a specific way and why they cannot uh,
That's like I
perform
said, that's
an
not
action in
tolerance.
certain
That's
environments.
catering. Tolerance is good. Tolerance is, well, letting someone do stuff even though you don't agree with it. To a certain point, to a reasonable point, that's tolerance. Going past that point is catering.
Going past that point, I don't think that's catering. I don't think catering is the right word for it either.
Well, then let's call it babying someone.
Wait for my mark.
Yes,
Relax.
Because okay,
Do not think of it as
okay.
normal.
Neurodivergency and the idea of supporting neurodivergent people, especially low functioning neurodivergent, mentally ill and mentally disordered people, is very close to my heart. And before anyone says anything, I do actually volunteer.
Mhm.
I've seen firsthand, and I've experienced firsthand what it means for neurodivergency and low functioning autistic people to not understand what the word no means. And I have seen firsthand why you is so important that they understand it. So
No.
why is it that we are
Finish what you
able
started.
to be firm with low functioning autistic people and say right then and there, no, you cannot touch this. No, you cannot touch another person. No, you cannot say this. But for high functioning autistic people, suddenly it's, oh, the people around them just have to get by and manage, even if they say something that affects the people around them directly, even if they do things that affect and hurt the people around them directly. I think that's fairly ridiculous.
I think the problem isn't that nobody wants to do anything, it's that it's better to leave it untouched. Because you know how high functioning autistic people are. They are nasty. They are fucking nasty.
Aren't you autistic?
I was diagnosed as a child. I don't know if I still have it now. I don't know if it's something that goes away with age or I don't know.
Autism does not go away with age.
Point being, high functioning autistic people are fucking nasty. In that they understand how the world works. They just choose not to, well, follow the rules, I suppose. Whereas normal people, quote unquote, normal people, neurotypical people, follow the rules to some extent. So when you have a high functioning autistic person stir up shit, everyone just tends to ignore it. Because any kind of shit they can inflict on them will just come flying back at them like 3 times more, 10 times more. I don't know if you noticed, but high functioning autistics are pretty fucking spiteful and petty. And I don't think this is a stereotype thing. Ow. Ow. Dodge into the fucking attack! What's the worst that could happen? So it's it does much less damage to just not hold them accountable and deal with their shit. I mean, what are they gonna do? Put them on death row? Purge them all? Oops. You know the world can't function or improve without these high-functioning autistic people, right? Despite all the fucking flaws they have, they are pretty much the smartest people. They're kind of like aliens, actually.
Crazy.
You know my fucking...
Friends?
Well, I wouldn't say nickname, but you know one of my nicknames in high school? Which
No, I don't.
probably partially stemmed from my shitty Chinese and relatively above average English, and also my refusal to follow societal norms. One of my nicknames in high school was Martian. I was an alien. And this was not given to me by classmates. This was not given to me by classmates. This was given to me by a teacher, our club advisor, which we're all on friendly terms with. And I embraced that nickname.
I mean, to be fair, would you rather have been American?
At that point, I haven't started like looking down on Americans that much. I still had the American dream at that point. So I don't know.
I mean, if you had the choice to stay in America Or like,
That would depend. You asking me, the grown-up me right now, who sees America as the way it is, or the me that was in America at that point in time, which was like 5 years old?
okay, so 5-year-olds don't have a good opinion.
Exactly. Ow. Slap that ass.
Get control of yourself, boy.
Ow. Oh, nice.
Also, is it sad that I broke down into tears after?
After the incident with the high-functioning autistic person.
Yes.
Boy, look at me. Look at me, boy. Boy, look at me.
I don't know.
We did it.
If I did that, I'd consider myself pathetic, but we have different circumstances.
You are not
You're
ready.
also 8 years older than me.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
8
I
years?
promised dear.
7?
Like,
I
if
proved myself.
if I were your age,
How am I not ready?
the me at that age would probably just, like, get extremely pissed off and start throwing hands. Or threatening her or something. Like,
I can do
you
this.
want to threaten me with killing yourself? You think I give a shit?
Are not ready.
And also, do note, I do also have a,
Do not
I'm suspecting to be high-functioning autistic brother who's older than me, which I have to deal with at home. So at that point in time, if she did something like that with me, she'd just be catching hands. Because that's always been my answer towards my brother. Is he does some fucking dumb shit that uses high-functioning autism as a shield to hide behind, I throw hands. No one will hold you accountable, so I will.
No, okay. I'm not saying that she has gotten to kill herself to me. Yet. We're gonna see if I last the next 2 years. But I kind of just shut down after the mediocre dad.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of pathetic. I feel like the concept of crying because someone called me mediocre is low-key pathetic.
I mean, if your reaction to being called mediocre is crying, then you're kind of supporting their point.
Clear? I didn't cry because I thought that what they said had merit. Just to clarify.
Yeah, I know, but the act of crying is considered mediocre, or at least could be considered mediocre. In which case would be supporting evidence, I suppose.
Why is crying considered a mediocre act? I feel like crying is like just an expression of emotion.
Yeah, but it's a mediocre way of expressing emotion.
I'm allowed to be sad.
No, you're allowed to, but that's how it's viewed. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying
You
it's.
think it's mediocre?
I'm not saying it can't. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that's how it's viewed.
Well, I don't care how it's viewed. I personally don't believe that crying should be seen as something that is out of the normal.
Yes, you don't care how it's viewed. But the person that called you mediocre probably feel like she won that one because of how it's viewed.
She cried all the time.
You think she gives a shit? You think she's gonna measure you by... You think she's gonna measure herself? You think she's gonna measure herself by the standards she measures you with? She's high functioning and autistic.
I really genuinely guess, bro.
There's no winning against high functioning autistic people. There's just no winning. Either you just straight up attack them or you just ignore them. Hold on. Huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Come on.
The whole point about... Why do I have so many... Oh, it's probably the deluxe edition. The whole point about... I wouldn't call it defense mechanism. If you want to say it's the way you express yourself. The whole point about different ways of expressing yourself. In public, by the way. Since you don't get seen by people, and if you're doing it in private, it doesn't really matter in that case. The annoying thing is people will judge you with how you express yourself.
Well, then the solution is to just not listen to them, right? As usual.
I would say that, but also it just doesn't bother me that much anymore. But for you, I don't think that's the case. Like if you can get to the if you can get to the place where you can just ignore them as a default setting. If they just completely don't matter anymore, then you can do that. But before that happens, you will kind of have to watch yourself in public. But also, not crying all the time is also considered weird. So there's also that. There's no fucking easy way. When the fuck would I get a shield counter? Am I supposed to double tap? No, that doesn't happen yet. Fuck me. Nope. Shield counter doesn't work yet. I hope you have a foot fetish, because I'm gonna be kicking you non-stop.
What?
Eat foot, motherfucker. It's like straight to the face, too.
I genuinely guess, bro.
Eat foot. Usually a Spartan kick is supposed to be directed at the chest, at the midsection of a person, center of mass, you know. But Kratos is so fucking large. His Spartan kick just fucking bashes someone in the face.
You know, when I was younger, my mom would complain that I would use pen to study, and she was like, "You're wasting pen ink. Just use pencil to study.
I mean, then you'd be wasting lead, so I don't see a
I
difference.
do not know.
Lead is cheaper than ink,
We are almost home.
and also
Yeah,
lasts longer."
fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. That just means you don't have a track record of breaking your pencils.
Yeah, because I use mechanical.
Damn it.
Side boy.
Damn it. The age difference is really showing.
Oh.
I mean, wait, no, hold on. Mechanical pencils cost
Oh.
more, though.
Huh?
Mechanical pencils cost more. And also the lead breaks that much easier.
But one
Because they're
time
so
purchase,
fucking skinny.
the lead,
No.
a box of lead costs 20 cents.
The lead, the expensive part about a mechanical pencil is not the mechanical pencil itself. It's the lead you have to buy to replace the lead you used. And also how easily the fucking lead breaks.
Also, wait, okay, I never broke pencils, but I did use a box of pencils because they did require you use like wooden pencils instead of mechanical pencils in like exams where you had to shade stuff. So what my mom did is that she would buy like a box of specifically wooden pencils, and she would sharpen every single pencil in that box so that if I was using pencil in exam and it got blunt, I would just change pencils instead of sharpening it right then and there.
It's faster to switch to your fucking side weapon than to reload. Yeah. No, not side weapon, side arm.
Like side piece.
Yeah, side piece.
It's not fair.
No,
I see
literally.
I see your mother has a tactical mind.
You lost control.
That thing
Does she play COD?
No, but she did beat up her child.
If you control
That's pretty tactical.
you cannot.
Put the fear of God in them so they never disobey you.
Fine.
Same thing they use in the military, I'm pretty sure.
Come on then.
Calculate the volume in cm cube of 0.1 mole bm cube sodium peroxide. Now, I really wish you had more viewers so that I could have like people in chat helping me with chem right now.
Yeah.
And that's your fault. Fuck you for not being more
how is that
popular.
my fault? It's not my fault the general population has shit tastes.
You want me to hit
Fuck you for being more popular. I'm now your sole viewer.
Fuck me for not selling my soul for popularity? Fuck me for not chasing clout? Really?
Yes.
Really?
You're doing that.
Too slow.
Yes.
Try it.
Nah, if I were chasing clout and going for popularity, we wouldn't be friends.
Again.
That's very true. Because either you wouldn't tolerate me or I definitely wouldn't tolerate you.
It's not about tolerance, it's about merit. It's about usefulness.
Oh, have you played God of War before?
Your
Yes. I've cleared this
Oh,
game
okay,
like
so you don't
3
care
times
about
already.
talking,
head
you're
is
just-
difficult.
I've cleared this game like 3 times already.
Clearly not ready.
On normal and hard difficulty.
Do you recommend that I get it?
Quiet.
I recommend you try it first.
Okay.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Don't you play as that
Hit the
dude
floor. Now.
But you
that
told me
has
not
the
to put
red
down
stripe?
Yep.
Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
Kratos.
No. Get in.
Just tell me what I want to know. No need for this to get bloody.
Comes the first hurdle.
I thought you'd be bigger.
I feel like it's really stupid when people put carpet in the middle of their
Away from
floor
home, aren't you?
to hide
What do you
stuff.
want?
Because I feel like by now, people know that you hide stuff beneath carpet.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it.
You know what you should do instead?
You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened.
Why is the guy
so
so
much
short?
better than us.
He's not short. Kratos is tall.
And
Like I
yet
said, he's so
you
fucking
hide
big.
out here
His
in
Spartan kick,
woods.
which is usually aimed at the next section, it just gets so high up it hits their face
I do
directly.
not want this fight.
You know what else is big? Okay, anyways.
I'm pretty sure I do.
The
gonna
tumor
sit
in my
myself out.
brain.
Don't even joke about that, bro.
My.
I'm just gonna
Calculate
not
the
wake up
volume.
tomorrow.
1 mole DM cube. Sodium
To kill
sulfur
me for that to
oxide
happen.
required to react with iodine to reach the endpoint.
I warned you.
Finally.
You would not listen.
You know what? I don't feel like doing a stoichiometry. So I'm gonna do topic B, which is... It's gonna be something worse than stoichiometry, isn't it?
My
Fuck! I hate that I knew it in my head that I was about to fuck myself over.
How incredibly disappointing. Come on then. Pointless.
Oopsie daisies.
Oopsie daisies.
Get out of here, shield.
Oopsie daisies.
Do you care if I yap about atomic structure in your stream?
No, but I'm gonna go heat up some rice now. It's dinner time.
It's okay, you don't need to be here. I'm just gonna pretend the chat can hear me. Hey chat! Today we're gonna be studying atomic structure. And for those in school and hate this shit, too fucking bad. If I have to do this, so does every single one of you. Today we're gonna do atomic structure. I study this as a subject in the IB curriculum. Do you guys know what that is? So atomic structure. I'm required to know what, and from this topic, I'm required to know the nuclear atom. Atoms contain positively charged dense nucleus composed of protons and neutrons. Negatively charged electrons occupy the space outside the nucleus. Isotopes are atoms of the same element with different numbers of neutrons. So electron configurations, line emission spectrum of hydrogen provide evidence existence of electrons, main energy levels, given magnitude number. A more detailed model of atomic atoms describes the division of main energy levels into SPDF sublevels. Each orbital has defined energy state for given electron. Okay. So first, the nuclear atom. So Hey Google, set a timer for 25 minutes.
Alright, I'm back with dinner.
Okay, so sum subatomic particles of an atom is basically the same thing as regular, mm, mm, basically just electrons, protons, and neutrons all over again. Where you have to remember that in an atom is the smallest component of an element and contains positively charged dense nucleus of protons and neutrons, and then the negatively charged electrons are on the outside of the nucleus or nucleon, something. Uh, However, do I need to know the mass of protons, neutrons, and electrons? Is that required of me?
Forget how to use a shield?
I don't know, maybe. Okay.
Can't believe I only just fucking realized this now.
What?
The reason why, when you mix tomatoes with with a sauce that's white, say mayo or coconut milk, and you don't get pink but light orange, is because tomatoes by itself are not red. They're just a really reddish orange. Fuck me.
Yes.
I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid.
That is generally how color theory works.
Right. Are you even trying?
Like, instinctively, I understand that you don't get pink when you mix tomato with something. But I only got the reasoning now. This is something that should be worrying to realize too late in life.
Really?
Because it's something so
Really?
simple. It's something so simple that should have been fucking known as a child. Not something you realize late into your fucking 20s. Well, mid-20s. Ow. God, this motherfucker. Balder, piece of shit. Balder. I'ma make you Balder. Oh!
I might end up starting to call more people more often these days. But like, not like my regular people to call, but the people I know and sit on call with me while I study. Basically me last year, by the way. Studying. My other friend that I suspect is autistic, I did not just find this out. I technically knew this, but it recently occurred to me that this guy actively charts out the behavior and predictability of people in his life.
Actively what?
He basically calculates certain pattern behaviors of the people around him so that he can predict how they're gonna act.
Yeah,
So
that sounds autistic.
So I knew this on the technicality, but it recently occurred to me that he actually tracks the cycles of every single girl in our class.
That doesn't sound autistic, that just sounds smart at this point. That is actually
Sean,
a
by the way.
good idea. Kind of creepy, but good idea. Oh, it's Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not creepy anymore since he's kind of gay.
He
Not
is
an
gay.
insult. Not an insult. Oh, I was right. My
Okay,
gaydar
it's
was
not-
on point.
I don't he isn't actually. I still call him gay because he acts pretty gay.
Missed, motherfucker. I have your moveset downloaded. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. forgot how a majority of
Point.
fucking Gimme God of War's difficulty comes from artificial difficulty, which is just an increased HP bar. And higher damage. Ow. Ow.
For me. Forget how to use a shield. Are you even trying?
Oh, that was a quick turn. Okay. Quick turn, motherfucker. Ow. I should have quick turned. I have the habit.
Point.
Yeah, same thing with chili peppers. They're not red. They're reddish orange. Probably bell pepper.
Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. Because when you drink tomato soup, don't you realize that it's red orange?
I don't drink tomato soup.
That's okay.
So slow. Is that it?
Nuclei of some isotopes are unstable and break down easily, so some isotopes are actually radioactive. Bet you didn't know that.
Are you even trying?
I hope you like tree. Eat tree, motherfucker. Get your fiber.
Tell me what I want. Pain stops real simple. Why are there two beds in here? did I? Who are you hiding? Slow and old. You should never have come to Midgard.
Oh, Balder, you fucking moron. Did nobody teach you?
So, care to
The
try
older the
again?
god, the more powerful they are.
You talk too much.
How did you desensitize yourself to other people's opinions?
I got sick of it. I got sick of it, and one day I just decided I don't want to care anymore.
Maybe whoever it is you've got stashed in that house will.
Wasn't it hard at first?
Instead of hard, it's more liberating. Because I never actually cared, or at least I don't think I ever actually cared in the first place.
Who is it? Who are you afraid I'll find? Let's find out.
I mean,
It was decided to stop caring. You just decided to stop pretending to care.
no, like the whole point of, I guess I mean you can't word it like that, but also the way how I pretended to care was I fucking made myself think I cared. Because not caring seemed to be abnormal compared to everyone else around me at the time. And as a child, you don't want to be abnormal. You want to be like everyone else. So you don't get bullied, you don't get singled out. It's a survival mechanism, I suppose, is to fit in with the group. Don't stand out. So I cared. And at the point in time, the me at that point genuinely think I cared. Which is why it was even harder. Because despite caring, there's just that one glaring dissonance between me and other people. At some point, it got so fucking tiring to care that it just didn't matter anymore whether or not I cared, because it doesn't seem to help, even if I did care. So I guess at that point there was no reason to upkeep the illusion of me giving a fuck that other people see and that I thought of myself.
Did I ever tell you that my trans friend, or well, ex-friend now, got back to me on my apology?
Uh-huh. And?
They basically said that I'm problematic because I'm attention seeking and I'm obviously very transphobic and I try and convert people to my religion even after they say no.
I think you did
And
say that, yeah.
I insult people too much
What people too much?
for fun.
What?
I insult people too much for fun. And it's offensive. And I'm very problematic, basically. And they think I'm not actually apologetic. And with my current attitude, they don't feel like being friends with me anymore.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Or I remember you telling me that about that.
Did I tell you that I was also 80% sure it's just because I'm Christian?
No, you left out that part. Though I do have a sneaking
I'm
suspicion that's part of it.
You did too? I'm surprised you have that opinion.
I have a sneaking suspicion that your being Christian is part of it. Is a part of what... Well... No, that's not a sneaking suspicion. You being Christian definitely affects how people see you.
No
Especially how fucking trans people see you.
shit. No shit.
What are you hiding? You
Ow.
But it's not fair that they stopped being friends with me because I'm Christian and they were too chicken to actually admit that.
That's
Right?
not purely because you're Christian. It's just part of it. Let's put it this way. A lot of the reasoning in modern day Christianity clings to the explanation of God existing to explain all the stories in the Bible that doesn't fit with modern science. The reasoning that you're a shit person in her brain can be explained with you're Christian. So while you're Christian not being the main reason why she's not friends with you anymore, it's partially, if not mainly, the reason. She probably thinks, they're Christian. They're probably shitty. And then, they're shitty. It's definitely because they're Christian.
I feel like I've
Fuck would
asked
I
you this
know,
before. Do you become a shitty person?
What?
Do you become a shitty person?
I don't know. So far, I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's crazy. This child.
Are you hiding? You are a fool. I don't have time for this. You're a vicious one, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't think so. Like, it takes a bit for me to consider someone shitty. Most of the time, they're just annoying, I guess. Ow. Like this motherfucker. This motherfucker that keeps killing me. He's annoying. And I would consider him shitty. Balder ass fuck.
Pointless.
I'm gonna make your head fit your fucking name. Gonna make you balder than I am.
Hey Google, stop.
Shit.
Do you think I handle the situation in a way that where they're in the right for thinking I'm a shitty person?
You mean the trans person?
Yes.
I think there's no winning in that situation. Actually, no. I would consider this fucking outcome to be winning. Which is you tried, but oh well. Motherfucker turned out to be shit and left. So that's winning. As compared to if your constant apologizing made them feel bad enough to pity you to stay with you. Which is not good. Instead, they just decided to say something out of spite and fuck off. Which is great. Always better for them to fuck off instead. Also, a little something to fuel even more conflict inside your brain. Actually, I don't know if this will fuel the conflict, but any person who's trans or queer or any kind of LGBTQ that says they're Christian, either I'd consider them not Christian, not truly Christian, or not truly LGBTQ. Because those two just don't fit. They just don't fit.
I'm queer and Christian.
That just doesn't fit.
What?
The whole fucking God intended people to be heterosexual is the main narrative. And the main reason, well, the main thought behind that reasoning. I guess you can phrase it like that.
The average Christian isn't actually Christian.
Yes. I'd say 80%, maybe even 90% of modern day Christians aren't actually Christian. They just say they're Christian and they believe they're Christian, but they're not actually Christian.
Do you think I'm not actually Christian?
I don't know, that depends. Are you really LGBTQ?
I don't know, I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah. And also, do you support LGBTQ?
Not actively.
Because the whole thing is about that is even just supporting LGBTQ means you're not Christian, because the way it works is you can't agree with it. A real Christian will not be able to agree with LGBTQ. They might tolerate it, but they will not support it because they cannot agree with it. And far as I'm concerned, God never taught people to support things they don't agree with.
Yes and no. Yes,
Like I
that's
said,
my real.
far as I'm concerned.
Yes and
Are you saying otherwise?
I think. Do you want me to say otherwise?
I mean, that's what you're saying. You're saying yes and no, which is technically otherwise.
I don't remember if I've asked you this before. Have you actually read the Bible?
I have, but not far enough. I read. Well, I was forced to read it until like half point.
Like bit.
I was forced to read it until like half point, maybe a little bit farther than that. I was forced to memorize a fuck ton of it. Well, I say a fuck ton, but really it's just I only memorized a few passages because I cannot be bothered to fucking remember all of it. I think I deleted most of the fucking memory to save space, to create space for other stuff. But I did read it. I did read it.
I think a big part of Christianity and why I still follow it despite the fact that there is a lot of pieces where I still ask a lot of questions at this current point of time is because I think what, again, like I said, most people aren't actually Christian, because I think the part that a lot of modern day religious authority specifically and people in religious power miss is that the idea of Christian faith, especially when it comes to what Jesus taught specifically, is built off of the idea of serving your community, advocating for people that are unable to advocate for themselves, and loving people like no matter who they are.
Yes, but loving them
So it
doesn't mean
matter,
supporting them.
like, but I think that's why I'm not exactly for. That's why, okay, again, I'm not exactly for supporting LGBT rights, but I also don't think we should take them away, because I think criminalizing.
Then you're tolerating them. That's fine.
But it's the same way like people would tolerate me for being Christian.
Yeah.
It's like everybody can mind their own business, but I think it's not right to advocate for the discrimination or the lack of rights for any party, regardless of their beliefs or faith or values, unless they're out there murdering people in the streets. I don't think that any person should be marginalized because of what they personally believe, as long as they are not dangerous and pose harm to society.
No, like,
on a whole.
Tolerating is minding your own business, sure, but standing out with someone that's being a fucking dickhead, standing up for someone when someone else is being a fucking dickhead doesn't count as support either. That's just being just. That's just being decent. That's just being how people should be. Support is going like, hey, you're gay. You're gay and that's great. You should be gay. Everybody should be gay. That is support. But you're not saying that. You're just saying, hey, can you stop shitting on gay people just because they're gay?
No, I think if someone has come to their own personal beliefs and like their own strong resolutions and convictions about life, it's great for them.
Yeah. That's not support. That's tolerance. That's decency. The major problem with modern day LGBTQ is that they won't fucking shut up about it. And that's why the other part won't fucking shut up about it either. Like, there are good LGBTQ, and then there are fucking annoying LGBTQ that just can't fucking shut up. They just have to smear their LGBTQ propaganda everywhere.
You mean like my friends?
Yes. They're insecure. They can't fucking handle everyone. They can't fucking handle not being supported by everyone. They can't fucking handle just being tolerated. They want everyone to praise them for being who they are. And that's the problem. That's why other people who don't technically hate LGBTQ oftentimes are against them fucking screaming about their shit. Because they're screaming about their shit where they shouldn't be screaming about it. Where technically the people they're screaming that shit at hasn't oppressed them. I mean, there are definitely people that oppress them for it. But most of the time, the people they're screaming it at have nothing to do with it. Imagine minding your own business and then a fucking black guy comes up to you and screams at you because some white cop shot at them. You're not even the one that shot at them. Imagine that. And then when you tell them to fuck off because you're just minding your own business and has nothing to do about it, they scream Bloody Mary and paint you to be some kind of racist evil person. Just because coincidentally you seem to be the same race as them, or seem to have the same sexual orientation as them.
You can't beat me.
That's why modern day... Actually, a lot of stuff modern day are like that. That's why modern day feminism, that's why modern day LGBTQ, that's why modern day racial activists are so fucking shat on.
I think it's just very unfortunate because the foundation of which these movements have been built on were so...
Yes, the foundations were good and pure and right, but they've changed. They've changed.
You can't beat me.
You want to know why? Because of a lack of education, and I'm really, really serious about that.
No, I don't think that's it. I think it's because of social media. Lack of education has always been a thing. In fact, people are more educated now than ever. The problem is social media. It's because
I'm going to push back on that idea a little
it's because social media is so widespread that everyone can share their ideas that the idiots are starting to shout everywhere and more idiots are gathering. Even when they're educated. Even if they're educated.
Wait. I'm gonna push back a little bit on that. When I say educated, I mean that people are well informed and understand the information of which they are given in an objective manner. I do not mean getting your information off some half-wit on the internet screaming their opinions, acting like their opinions is somehow fact.
That's also not what I'm saying is education. I'm talking about education in school. Actual education.
Schools also don't provide the education required for students on a general scale. And really, okay, and before anyone pushes back on me on that, again, okay.
Then you're only pointing at a very specific part of education then.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
How is it not a specific part? When you say education, you usually mean education as a whole, not just one single part of education. Not just one single topic you're supposed to be educated on.
I think I'm talking about education systems on a whole, and how society chooses to educate the current generation. in relation to how social media has developed.
Then social media is still part, if not main, well, if not the only, then at least a large part of the problem.
It is the problem.
Yeah.
I did not disagree on the fact that it was a problem. The fact is, social media, again, like I agree with you, it has made it very easy for people to scream their opinions and treat it as if it is facts. But that's not the main issue. The main issue, that's the root cause. The main issue this leads to is that children that get on the internet, 13-year-olds, because that's the middle age, but let's not act like people younger than that on
Yeah,
serious
definitely.
platforms. Children on these platforms are taking in all this information, and they don't have the critical thinking skills to actually compartmentalize the information they are given by these idiots and actually go do the research and fact checking on themselves. So now you have a whole generation of stupid children who aren't educated properly in school, aren't educated properly as a whole because of the lack of accountability in which we are holding the next generation on. And they continuously will not think for themselves, will not have critical thinking skills to actually consider and go deeper into what they are actually advocating and what they are actually voicing out. And yes, that leads to problems like modern day feminism, misogynism that is currently growing, and the whole pointing fingers of who's actually in the wrong situation of how everybody wants to scream their opinion on what actually went wrong with freaking, like, let's say America and what's wrong with the world, when the problem is that so many people, so many fucking people don't actually do anything, just read someone else's opinion online and spitball it back into the echo chamber of which is social media on a whole, and they are either affirmed in their opinion or they're rebuked in their opinion, and they double down. They don't care enough to actually check the facts. They don't care enough to do the research because it is simply easier for them to parrot an idea they got off their favorite influencer.
Prove me wrong.
Yes, sir.
And I hate people like that.
Let's just nuke humanity.
Yes, I have proposed that as an option.
The mountain. It's gonna be a long trip.
Yes, but an important one.
Whoa.
Yeah, someone should develop a virus that only targets humans.
Not possible.
Ooh, good fun.
No, I believe through that many years of evolution, there's definitely one strain of some kind of gene that only humans possess that can be targeted by a virus.
I'll get my bio friends working on it.
What do you want with us? We're nobodies. Did you kill him?
So when the time comes, humanity could just collectively all die. And for anyone to argue that, but we take care of animals that should have gone extinct. That's the point. They should have gone extinct. We were the ones who decided to play God and keep them going.
All right.
Actually, we were low-key the reason they went extinct in the first place.
I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones that were originally unaffected by humanity.
People before, haven't you?
The ones that at some point in history migrated to some island
Must to survive.
Animals, I get.
and were well on their way to dying off. But one day some human went there, saw them, and went like, oh, wait a second, I've never seen this before.
Close your heart to it. On our journey,
Checked, and then found out that was the only island
close your heart to their
those animals were. Then took a pair of them,
to their
somewhere
Yourself to be
and bred them
very well.
to save them from going extinct. I'm talking about those kinds.
Has this been here all this time? Why don't you help me up there?
We can use that as an analogy for humans as well. People who should have died didn't die because, well, great modern day medicine, science, yay.
Good idea.
What would have been a filter? What would have acted as a filter? Control the human population didn't work because of modern day medicine.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
Note how I'm not saying war should happen, because that is not natural, that is man-made.
An offering cask? Mother said Odin's disciples fill them with gifts and hang them where thieves can't reach them.
You're saying it's time for us to go extinct.
foolish.
What is?
I don't think humans will ever go extinct until the Earth becomes inhabitable to humans. And at that point, if humans can't live here, I don't think any other animal can live here. We live in the weirdest places. We go to the weirdest places and decide, you know what, I can live here. I just need to throw on some more clothes or invent something to cool things down in the vicinity.
Actually, humans were naturally born in those places, which is why, if you actually look at different, you know that the reason why different races exist is because humans in themselves evolved to
In those
adapt
places,
to the
yes.
environment that they're
Yes, but they
in.
moved
Yes.
there before. They weren't born there. They moved there at some point.
I don't think so.
Or at least according to the Bible. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop quoting the Bible despite how much I hate it.
You don't even believe in it. Stop making
I
an argument in
don't.
which you don't even believe.
I don't, and that's my problem.
Then stop making an argument against me in which you don't even believe in.
I'm
And
not
I
making
didn't
an
even bring
argument
up.
against. I'm making an argument against the Bible because I'm so fucking annoyed by it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, but
Bro.
okay. So if we're talking about Darwinism, which is whole fucking humans evolved from ape things,
Father?
then I can believe that they evolved there from the apes there.
Friendly?
No,
They'll try and rob us?
possibly. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, but also, if that's all it took, which is to evolve in that place, then I have a feeling we'd have, well, even more races of humans at this point.
All this time.
Or sub-races, you know?
Protection stave around our entire woods.
But I think the
Something broken there.
biggest deciding factor is just not the evolved adaptability, but also the brain compartment. Where not just our bodies adapted, but our way of living adapted.
Why'd you do that?
So, if it ever comes down to it, I mean, just look at how we're fucking doing right now with fucking
Come.
NASA.
Looking back
We're
now,
looking for another fucking planet to settle down in. That once we get there, we are probably gonna evolve even further. If we get there. Just to survive the climate there. I mean, yeah, we're looking for a place that is at least similar to Earth. But how similar can it get?
So, how long will it take to get to the mountain?
I do not
Is it gonna have
know.
trees, or are we gonna have to plant them
Before
ourselves?
winter falls?
If we're planting them ourselves, that means we're changing the environment for us,
They don't see us.
which is something purely human.
My mark.
Are we going to attack?
You know, as someone with eczema, I get eczema in the weirdest fucking places.
Almost ready.
What is
No,
eczema
I don't
again?
have like the one where you really dry skin to the point where it itches and peels.
Huh.
Or like you have really reactive skin. You know the shittiest part about eczema for me is that I don't even have it in like my elbows or something like most people fucking do. I have it behind my knees.
What a place to have it. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh my god. It's so hard to scratch, bro. The fucking behind your knees, the tissue is really soft, so it just stretches alongside your nails when you try to scratch it. So annoying. That is unfortunate. That is so unfortunate.
Thank you for laughing at my predicament.
Yeah, no, I get it, because when a fucking mosquito bites me on the neck part under my jaw, I have the same fucking problem.
Hydrogen emits from spectrum. When a sample of gaseous hydrogen atom at low pressure is subjected to a high amount of energy, such as from an electric discharge of heat, the atoms will be able to emit electromagnetic radiation. The electron in the hydrogen atom may absorb a specific quantized amount of energy and undergo an electric transition to higher energy levels. The electron at the higher energy levels is excited. And when the electron returns to a lower energy level, energy is emitted in the form of light/photons.
Next. There we go. Oh, did it just die? Wait, what?
I'm ready. More behind you.
I need to know this. It's so irrelevant to my life.
God, I can't fucking... Okay, done. Piss off. You don't get to stand.
How many of these guys are there?
I might try Assassin's Creed.
My what?
I might try Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
There's more than one?
Of course there's more than one. It's Ubisoft we're talking about. Of course there's more than one. They're gonna milk a franchise until it's dead. Ow.
Which one would you recommend me start with?
It depends on what kind of gameplay you like.
Pragmata.
none of them plays like Pragmata.
Damn it.
They're a different genre. Alright. So, early Assassin's Creed plays more arcadey. Plays more like an arcade game. Kind of. I mean, it's still an RPG where you go through chapters to reach an endpoint in the story. But the earlier titles, the earlier Assassin's Creed, can be broken down into missions. You complete a mission and you move on to the story, and you complete a mission and you move on to the story, and then another mission, a story, mission, story, mission, story, mission, story, and like that. And you can replay missions if you want a better score. Later Assassin's Creed plays more like open world RPG, where you trigger quest lines and run around collecting gear and shit like that. So which one would you prefer?
I think story based. I enjoy.
They're
I
both
like
story
when there's
based.
like a clear cut goal. I think.
If you want a
Like
clear
I don't
goal,
I don't have to choose what to do.
then I would definitely recommend you start with the earlier ones. Because like I said, the later ones are more like open world RPG where you run around the place and trigger quest lines. It's not exactly clear. I mean, they still give you a clear marker. But there are way too many choices compared to the earlier fucking Assassin's Creed. Another thing to note is earlier Assassin's Creed focuses more on parkour and assassination. Whereas later, and it feels more, the earlier ones feel more like puzzle games. The later ones is more, I mean, there's still parkour assassination, but there's also exploration, and the combat is more fleshed out, and skill systems and all that crap. So if you like a clear route with not that many branches, then definitely go with the earlier ones. Personally, I started with one of the later titles.
They don't see us. Should I fire?
Wait for
I think I either started with Origins or Odyssey. One is Egypt, one is Greek.
Are we going to attack? More jogger? Sorry, not ready.
Ow. And also combat in Assassin's Creed, at least in the later titles, since you go back to ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, and ancient medieval Europe. Since you play as a Viking, you don't have guns in those later titles. Best you can get is a bow. So if you like shooting, You're not gonna have as much fun in the later games. Most of the combat is close range. I don't know about early game. Not early game. I don't know about the earlier games.
Ready to go now.
Here they come!
I hate atomic structures so much. This is so annoying.
Keep the pressure on!
I'm ready.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Don't leave me alone here.
It's been 2 hours. And I still haven't left the tutorial area. Fucking hell.
You know what? If there's one thing I love in this entire world, it's the organic chemistry tutor on YouTube.
The what?
If there's one thing I love in this world, it's the organic chemistry tutor.
Weird thing to love, but okay.
It's a YouTube channel that basically explains everything from like math to like sciences,
I see.
and it's great.
In this video, we're going to talk about orbitals, energy levels, sublevels, quantum. Now, an orbital is simply the most probable location to find an electron. So let's say this is nucleus. We're going to consider the Bohr model of the atom. So I'm going to draw circular orbits. So this is going to be the first energy level, n equals 1. And here we have the second energy level, n equals 2. And here's the third energy level, n equals 3. An electron that occupies the third energy level has more energy than one that occupies the second energy level. N represents the principal quantum number. It describes the size and the energy of that orbital. So as n increases, the distance from the nucleus increases as well. So electrons that are closer to the nucleus
Gotta get
exists
fucked
at
right.
lower engine.
Oh, forgot. I forgot that my freaking.
You should get
I forgot
headphones.
I don't wear earphones to hear my laptop audio. Damn it.
You should get headphones.
I should. Actually, I don't want to study chemistry anymore. I'm gonna study chemistry tomorrow. You know what? This is a great excuse to not do this shit anymore.
Bruh. Oh shit. That was close.
I'm genuinely so useless.
Nice. Oh fuck you. Oh fuck you.
Criticisms of market. How do you even study that? I feel like that's such an arbitrary thing to study. How do you even study criticisms of big consumer behavior?
You go to a mall and start people watching.
I don't think that's what my school wants me to do. Honestly, mad respect to people that write textbooks. Specifically, mad respect to the person who wrote my economics textbook. I don't know why you did it. I don't know why would you do this to yourself?
Someone had to, so he did it.
It's a she, by the way.
Okay, someone had to, so she did it.
Do that, do that.
Wow, I have such good aim.
Audiobook.
Whoever is not my focus should be yours, but only when safe to do so.
I can do that. Look there.
It happened all over again.
Is there an audiobook?
Look up there.
If there is an audiobook, I'm gonna be so surprised.
Look here.
Audiobook of what?
There.
My econs textbook.
Ah,
There's a Yetner settlement ahead.
Yetnar,
Giants.
you can read the writing.
Some. Just the language is mother now. But they're all sort of connected, so sometimes I can feel my way through stuff I shouldn't know. You know?
I don't like red curry. It sets you up with the expectation for it to taste like curry, but it doesn't taste like curry. I don't know what it tastes like, but it's definitely not curry. Yet it calls itself red curry.
Oh, I forgot someone made a whole YouTube series on the freaking IB syllabus for economics. Wow.
I think you got him.
I love taking a course that is like international.
Anything else?
Now, no, shut up. I don't want to play your
Got it.
video now. Fuck you. Shut the fuck
Whoa, whoa, chill.
Shut up. Maybe economics. Maybe 1.2.
Oh, no wonder I can't trigger it. It's a
Probably
passive.
there's probably. So did bro just skip the entirety of supply and demand?
This looks good.
Let's see. Alright. Maybe. Mhm. 2.4, right? Yeah, 2.4. Mm,
Hey guys.
no, please shut up. Alright, I forgot. I'm not wearing headphones because I need to charge them. Holy shit.
Bruh.
Forgot that I needed to fucking charge these things. It's because the battery lasts so long that I charge my headphones like once every 2 weeks.
Bro, what?
Wait. 2 weeks? Like once every week, probably. Like maybe.
Yeah, that's still. How the fuck do they last that long?
They have a 36-hour battery life.
That's not that long, really.
No. But when I'm in school most of the time and I don't really get to use them 24/7 throughout the day.
Yeah. That's fair.
So maybe if I average that I use them maybe 3 to 4 hours a day, that's like still like 9 days to 12. Which is not bad.
Climb up. Oh.
I use my headphones a lot. Wow, there are people out there that actually like made my entire economics syllabus into a YouTube series.
Hmm.
That's
Thanks.
lovely. That's
And it's
amazing.
free?
Let's go!
Not yet.
Yep,
It's fine.
Nice.
on YouTube. Just sitting there.
Oh,
On
stupid
YouTube.
child.
Hang on.
Me?
Rickety ass bridge. No, Artreus. We're on a rickety ass bridge
Almost there.
with wood that looks like it's been there for a millennium. And he just kicked the wood like a moron. And the wood gave away. And now we're falling. Stupid child.
That wasn't so bad.
Slow down. Your haste will cost us.
Sorry.
Oh, I remember this part.
More Draugr. But these aren't moving. Are they dead? I mean, more dead?
Boy.
Not dead, not dead!
Remember, accuracy over speed.
What are my other topics? Honestly, energetics, I think I'm just gonna stick it out and figure it out. Kinetics, I can explain to myself within maybe an hour. And then mechanical bonding. Chemical bonding is hard. Chemical bonding might be a tough nut to crack. That one is not really easy for me. I think my biggest topics are atomic structure and chemical bonding. I can theoretically tackle both tomorrow if I give myself enough time. I end tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Down you go. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, I have a break scheduled for the next 30 minutes. That's great! Actually, until 8:30. I have a break scheduled until 8:30. That's great. I'm literally going insane.
Oh, come on, man. I'm gonna go put this bowl away.
Wait, Gotham Knights before?
Go put this bowl away.
Silver. Have you played Arkham Knights before? Oh. Bowl. I did not hear that he said he would put the bowl away.
You were saying?
I don't remember anymore. Oh,
I
have you
see.
ever played Arkham Knights?
Played what? Arkham Knights.
Have you ever played Arkham Knights?
Nope, and I don't plan on doing that. For an Arkham game, it looks too bright.
Why?
I don't like it. I like the older Arkham games.
I was thinking I might play Arkham Knights.
Good for you.
I need to finish my marathon run in the must.
You what?
I left. Oh no, the freaking update today. Damn it, never mind. I forgot the weekly reset was today.
Yeah, Thursday. Come to think of it, I haven't fucking logged into Limbus yet either.
Remember, accuracy over speed.
Let me into the game. Let me into the game. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I really want a shard House of Spiders and sound. I'm so cooked.
Don't have enough yet?
Nope. I'm too
Damn.
And that's way more than like any other character I have, right, by the way.
Oh, fuck this. Minion wins.
My internet died. I'm starting to realize that my way of thinking is less and less linear as time goes on.
You're mumbling again. What?
I'm starting to realize that my way of thinking is less and less linear as time goes on.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
More time. Does not matter if you fire only once. Show me control.
Everything's so simple
Why?
as a child. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Time for me to upgrade Faust.
Everything's fine as long as I get
level up.
praised.
Read it.
Praise is good, no matter the consequences or reason.
This used to be a marketplace. The giants used to gather here to trade with the gods a long time ago. Wonder if
And then somewhere along the line you gain sentience and start wondering why you were getting praised in the first place. And whether or not the praise is good or manipulation. And that's a giant over there. Of course there's a fucking giant over there. Ow! Oh my god. Fuck you.
I just pour all my resources into like over leveling Faust.
Dawn Faust, right?
Yep.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's one thing if her defense skill was an unclashable guard or dodge, but she has a clashable counter, which doesn't help with damage mitigation. So when you want her to carry, it's kind of hard to do that when all your teammates are dead and she's the only one left alive. If she doesn't have a guard or dodge skill. Now it's a different story though. If you plan to use her as a carry with your teammates still alive, then you should level her, definitely. Though if you're gonna end up in cases where every other teammate is dead, having only her alive definitely isn't too good.
Okay, why does my internet keep dying?
How much of what I just said did you hear?
Like the last two sentences, but I basically understood that the answer is no, because of her defense skill.
Not really, no. More like it's situational.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pour all
What
your
is
resources into
the
leveling
best
her,
episode?
if you plan on pouring all your resources into leveling her, keep some to at least level your team a little bit. So you don't end up in a situation where only she's left alive. Because that would be unideal. Ow. Serves me right for making a joke. Mid-combat. Ow.
Why do we have a beat episode in the bus?
A what episode?
Beat episode.
Why not?
Yeah, after traumatizing us with Isang's story, they must give us a beach episode.
It's fucking dead. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself.
What in the world?
Stand up for yourself. Stand up for
Why? I
yourself.
thought we were at the beach. Why are we at a wasteland? Damn it.
Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Ow. You stood up.
Are you surprised? Wait, I don't even have a 200. I have 190. It's not happening at this point.
190 what? Yellow boxes?
190 shards.
Shard? Not even the boxes, but only the shards? Okay, yeah.
Something's breaking through the wall! Up there! Something's breaking through the wall!
Damn it. How do you get more shards quicker?
Do polls. That's like the only that's like the fastest way to get shards, but also not the recommended way because, well, you use lunacy to do that, and you need to save lunacy for events instead. Ow.
Damn it. Damn it, all the hell.
Very.
You know, I'm just gonna have Faust and Gregor carry my team.
Ow. Ow.
There's something up there!
Where the fuck is that?
Something's breaking through the wall!
Ah, there you are.
You would know a lot about streets as well. Considering the fact. Sorry, I meant rodeo. Considering the fact you came from the streets.
Ow. Ow. I need to be more patient. Damage sponges.
Something's breaking through the wall! Up there!
At least the bird's dead. That's good.
Something's breaking through the wall!
One, two, three, four. Ow. One, two, three. Oh, fuck you, man.
Okay, this is the third time my Wi-Fi has died. That enough is enough.
Something's breaking through the wall! Up there! Something's breaking through the wall!
Then he's making me the web. Fuck you, Artreus.
I really don't feel like studying.
Did you already say you were gonna stop studying?
Yeah, I'm not studying like right now in this moment, but I'm just. I don't feel like studying for the rest of the day, but I have so much to do.
Oh.
Guess how much damage someone just did?
500 Dawn Faust. Ow.
No, I don't even think I can reach 500.
Oh well. I'm too used to endgame numbers. Okay, 200.
67.
Oh no! 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 Is it fun to terrorize me? Is it fun? Yeah!
Yes.
Bruh. Come on. What the fuck?
You terrorize me all the time.
Yeah, fair enough. But not with fucking 67 jokes.
That's because I'm unaffected by 67 jokes. I can't really terrorize you with stuff that you're not affected by, can I?
Yeah, and I don't think you have found anything that I'm that affected by just yet. Aside from your fucking 6-7 bullshit.
6-7.
No! I'm gonna unfriend you now. I'm gonna fucking unfriend you now. Fucking hell.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fucking Gen Alpha bullshit. Ah!
I'm Gen Z.
I don't care. I don't care. That is
Second generation.
that is a Gen Alpha trigger. No, trigger. What's the proper word for it? That is a
Meme?
Gen Alpha meme. Yeah, there we go.
Like Phantom Tech was that much
Oh my
better.
god, what the fuck is that?
You know that's also Gen Z slang, right?
I know, but it's late Gen Z. I'm early Gen Z. Well, early Gen Z?
What
Honestly,
is,
I don't
why does bro have his shirt off? Why is bro wearing a denim jacket while having his shirt off?
That's because he's gay!
He definitely looks the part.
I mean, that kind of feels like that sounds like a gay outfit. That sounds like a gay outfit.
Is this guy called Rain? He's
That
gonna die,
sounds like
isn't
a
he?
gay name.
He's gonna die, isn't he? Where's my car? Oh, my car is not here. I need to go feed and medicate her.
Oh. Axe in your dick. Axe in your... Oh, shit. Axe in your dick. Axe in your dick. Okay, good, good.
Virgilius, I love you, Virgilius. Please be my husband, Virgilius. I'm sorry.
You don't need him to be your husband. You just need to be an orphan and go to his orphanage. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
his
but
orphanage
I
is
don't wanna
gone.
die. Yeah, but I don't want to die.
Fair enough. All the less reason to be in any sort of contact with him. All the
But
less
I
reason to
like
go to the
him.
Limbus Company universe.
But father, I love him.
Does love put food on the table?
But father, I love him.
Can you eat love?
And he does put food on the table.
What is it?
We will see. Stay close.
Oh, I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Alright. Let's just stop here today. Oh, there it is.
Are you gonna shower today?
See, no, I showered tomorrow. I showered yesterday.
You